What's going on, everybody? This is the TheGameHuntah channel with another episode of Rival Kingdoms. Today we're going to talk about Sulric. Sulric is probably the first, and I believe it's the first Asian that you're going to come across in Rival Kingdom. That's why I want to talk about it, talk about the abilities and how to use it on the battlefield. Okay, this is going to be a really short video. The idea is to give you a heads up and try to understand all the different Asians that you're going to come across in Rival Kingdom. There's way too many, and chances are Surrick is going to be the first. Okay, so Surrick is a really powerful fire elemental Asian. Okay, it's a common version. Let's start for the basic. When you go to when you have Surrick on defense inside the spell tower, the special ability is called Flame Bolt. Deals 20 to 23 damage in an area. Affected unit then burn for 9 to 17 damage over 3 seconds. The numbers in there, they're not reflecting what is the first level of the Flame Bolt. Right now I got Surrick level 19, so chances are that my Flame Bolt is probably level 5 or 6. The first ability on the battlefield when you use Surrick on offense is the Rain of Fire. Rain fires down upon a location, dealing 4 waves of 13 to 16 damage for a total of 665 to 72 damage. Super powerful attack of Sulric. Okay, the second ability is called Blackner Armor. How does it damage from all spell towers and grant immunity to the debuff for 9.8 seconds. Another really good ability which is going to help you to protect your troops on the battlefield. If you notice, the first ability is in offense, the second one is more like a defensive or basically protecting your troops, and the last one is the Greater Fire Elemental. Summons 1 Greater Fire Elemental, in this case is level 4, ignoring deploy some restriction. That is the key. You can deploy this Greater Fire Elemental in any location. In order to engage Sulric, you're gonna need some Fire Primus or some regular one, which is this one. This is the plain one. Okay, every time that you upgrade your Sulric, as you can notice, see, with each level you're gonna increase and engage his abilities. For example, at level 4 we're gonna engage the Flame Bolt. At the beginning, I'm not really sure what was the starting stats of the Flame Bolt, but at level 4 we suffered the first upgrade. Let me see, we're gonna continue moving, the movie continue. For example, Flame Bolt, you see, at level 9 we upgrade the Flame Bolt from 14 to 16 to 16 to 18. That's what is so important, to upgrade and engage your agents. Now let's put Sulric to the test. Let's go to the battlefield. Alright, so Surrick in offense is quite powerful. It's one of my, this is probably gonna be your favorite at the beginning. Plus it's the first one that you're gonna have, so chances are that probably it's a good idea to get really familiar with Surrick. Okay, so the idea of charging the Rain of Fire as soon as possible is to probably destroy some of those buildings that generate some extra mana. In this case, well, all those buildings are inside the stronghold, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. What are we going to do? We can deploy the Paladin in this area to destroy the air defense, anti-air defense. After doing that, we can probably deploy our Dragon and also deploy our X-Bows. We're still charging at this point. As you notice, now is the turn of Rain of Fire. We can probably start deploying, and you see it's gonna affect a complete area, which is great. You see those meteors coming down, and magically now we have a deployment area in the middle of the enemy base. We can deploy another one more time. Rain of Fire, super powerful ability. Now we're gonna wait for a few more seconds before deploying and use the second ability. Now we're gonna use the Blackner Armor, so my units are gonna get protected for a few seconds. Look at that, the animation shows really nice how my units have like a special armor. We can use probably our Dragon also, which probably is not gonna be necessary at this point. I'm trying to use just Surrick. And now that we have enough mana, we can call the Greater Fire Elemental, the most powerful and ultimate attack of Sulric. Extremely powerful unit that complement extremely well with Expos. See? And with a big monster, it's gonna help us on the battlefield to take control. Surrick is quite easy to learn and master. That's why it's so important to get familiar with him as soon as possible. Let's go to another attack using Sulric. Alright, like I was mentioning before, having the Rain of Fire is a really interesting ability, because that can help me to create an opening in the opponent base. Okay, I'll show you right now. That's what we're gonna do in this attack. So first of all, this base is quite vulnerable. It has a lot of those portals outside the stronghold without any protection. That is not good, because that means that I'm gonna have plenty of mana to spend. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna deploy 4 Bell. It's gonna start destroying those. In the meantime, we can start using Rain of Fire. Look at that, we haven't deployed any units, and we are already engaging the enemy base. Let's hurry up a little bit. Perfect. We can deploy this one more time. Rain of Fire. And we can probably deploy it one more time. Now we can put a Paladin to help a little bit. And we can use 4 Bell to freeze that catapult. When the catapult is frozen, we can put our powerful Expos, and things are gonna get super crazy. Nice. Just using the Rain of Fire help us to create that opening, because I didn't need to deploy any units. I mean, I was able to create all that opening in the base by using the Rain of Fire. That catapult was losing some hit point big time because of the Rain of Fire. So by the time I deploy my units, there is not much to attack. Everything was going down. Perfect. So I got my troops over here. I'm not gonna use the armor, so we can deploy the Greater Fire Elemental one more time. The ultimate attack of Surrick. Amazing, super useful agent, and again, it's gonna be the first one that you're gonna need to get familiar. Quite easy to master. Like I say, try to use the Rain of Fire as often as possible to destroy the enemy turret, so that you can avoid the damage to your unit. Guys, this is TheGameHuntah, and I'll come back with another episode of Rival Kingdoms. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.